Hey guys, it's the Doll Place,
and today we are going to be making a Swan Lake inspired doll photo.
This is sort of in line with our previous video about recreating the Mona Lisa with our doll. We are just going to do a lot of editing to make her look like the beautiful swan queen, Odette.
So here are just some images of Odette if you guys don't completely know a lot about Swan Lake. You guys can see she has a beautiful, beautiful costume and all of these swans always are dancing with her. So we are going to be recreating that using Clio once again. So here is the photo we took.
As you can see, this is very rough and will take a lot of editing.
So we are on Pixlr.com, and the first thing that I am going to be doing is changing the color of the ballet shoes that she's wearing because they are just such a bright pink, and I want them to be a bit more of a ballet sort of point shoe color.
One of the biggest problems I had originally with this idea is that I have done ballet since I was literally 2 years old, and the biggest thing that is drilled in your head from the moment you start is to point your feet, and American Girl dolls just can't do that. So we're gonna fix that with editing. She's gonna have beautiful pointed feet, and she's gonna be turned out. It's gonna be beautiful.
Alright guys, so now that her foot is pointed, we are going to be repeating the same color changing and pointing the toe on the other foot.
And we're actually going to make her look as if she was on point, because Odette, of course, would be.
Alright guys, so here is what Cleo looks like, and the next thing I'm going to be doing is removing this little flower from the top of her leotard because that's really unnecessary. And then we're going to be removing this big chunk of hair and adding in this bun.
We wanted her to have a more sleek bun because that's what Odette would have.
And we thought that this chic bun from American Girl would fit it perfectly. Now we are going to be giving her the very iconic Odette makeup that all of the Odette ballerinas will wear, and that is just crazy eye makeup, so we are going to be putting this on with a little bit of editing.
Wing liner is very common to see when someone is performing Odette, especially this very intense wing liner.
Let's not forget to sort of touch up her eyebrows a little bit because they did get a little bit lost in there. Okay, so now that we have these eyes done, we are going to be moving on to the lips just to add a little bit of color. And get those cheeks a little bit rosy.
Next, we are going to work on her hairpiece because Odette has this very iconic feather hairpiece that all Odettes wear. So we decided just to put that onto her head and make it look all natural and beautiful like that. And then we are just going to completely get rid of the background just so we can have a look at her independent of the background just to see how we did with the editing.
And then we're going to sort of spruce up her top a little bit and give it more of a feather look than just a leotard. So we are going to be photoshopping a Odette leotard onto her actual leotard. Then we are also going to be doing the same thing with the skirt. We're just going to be making it a bit more detailed. And then we created this stage using a ballet stage and then adding on this Swan Lake backdrop to go with it. And then we are just going to be attaching her into this and getting it to look a little bit more smooth. We're going to be just casting a little bit of a shadow, and then we're going to be really smoothing out all of the edges to the background so she doesn't stick out too much.
To add a overall blue hue to the stage, because I don't know about you guys, but if you've noticed in pictures, a lot of the lighting is this very blue light because it's like a lake and it's at night, so we just want it to match that.
Then we're going
to be adding the tutus and arms of the corps de ballet. As anyone who is familiar with Swan Lake knows, the corps de ballet plays a huge part in Act 2 of Swan Lake. They're kind of like her supporting swans, the swans that she rules over. So they're very important, so we just put them onto the sidelines where they would stand.
And we added that same blue hue, and we only wanted to show their arms and tutus. They don't take away from Odette herself. And that is the photo, and here is just some of our photos of inspiration, and you guys can see the end result. I think it turned out really pretty and looks pretty much like Swan Lake would look if it was done by American Girl dolls. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Toodles!